Treated everybody with respect. Go back over there and lay down. Stop playing. Tell me how you really feel. How you really feel.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, passing may be at a premium, at least for one side. The 49ers are top 10 at defending the pass, and they'll be going up against the Bears, who will need to solve that secondary.
All right, Larry, from the heart of Silicon Valley, there's a look inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Treated everybody with respect. Boy, it seems like I've been facing 3-4 teams all season.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
You know what I think he is?
Now a play fake here on first down.
Wow.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage.
How the hell they let him get back there?
But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
Come on now, kiddy. Stop. Stop.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
All right, here we go.
Stop.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And
he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Should have just done spacing like I
Call it a
originally
gain of
planned
5, and it'll be fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
That was my original plan. I should have just done spacing.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
is what you want from me, young boy. Just it. Really? Wow. Bunch formation.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That just let me know he got
effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week, now 1 here in the first quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers. But when they make those moves and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
Now back to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll try to run.
Got him.
Miller.
Are you serious?
Broken tackle helps lead to a first down.
Oh
gain.
my gosh, man.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
I'm expecting a play action.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And this is going to be
down. That ain't no
football. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So they elected to call.
Oh, damn.
And why not? Just go ahead and let
Since it was a penalty, he can't do nothing with it. Damn. That glitch is still in the game. Ain't nothing you can do.
To call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining. As we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, that's that. I thought they took that out of the game, but yeah, if it's a penalty on a fumble, it ain't nothing you can do. I just got lucky on that one. I thought they took that out of the game, but apparently it's still there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Nelson's got it here right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's complete right side to
Gave him that Heisman.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early on.
I was trying to get him to go ahead and hit stick before I got there.
At the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It is what it is. I see now that's what he want to do. So I'll just start using possession catch for things.
And to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
I'll take that animation.
Take this into the end zone.
I will take that animation.
Francisco touchdown.
That's LTZ.
There. His 6th touchdown of the season.
DSR, Tom
Teasy.
Teasy.
Have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
I'm gonna see.
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away,
Let's see
get
what we got
yourself set
going
to
on
play
here.
defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, because I believe in our run defense.
You better be, because
We got a top 10
otherwise,
defense,
It's going to be a long day for you.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it. Rest of the game. And that does get in your mind a little bit. Sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tackles.
And the defenders know it too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy hold up the runner. Everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
All right, that works. Tambourine.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
I ain't even have it turned on, honestly.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves.
I ain't even have it turned on.
Moves that get you to jump.
So a 1st down and 5 for the offense. After the penalty, it's Miller. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
You can run counters all day. That ain't going to work on this defense.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
It ain't going to work on
He
this
hasn't
defense.
been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
He going to keep running them, though.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And some room to work. And
I knew you was
brought down at the 45-yard line.
I just got
It's
tripped
a 7-yard
up.
gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Exactly what I was expecting. It's a run to the left.
A first down carry.
Yeah, ate that ass up. Ate that ass up. Ate that ass up. Get him out of there, coach. He gonna learn.
At the 48-yard line.
Yeah, as soon as he flipped it, yeah, we already called it. We Ray Lewis on the field.
Let's go. Green 39.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. The first catch of the game for George
Yeah,
Kittle.
you ain't gonna be able to big hit everybody. You gave him that.
11 yards that time and
That
a new set of downs.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
He got that foot speed. What they really want from the young boy. I already know what you in. You in cover 3.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Complete. It's Nelson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
For some odd reason, we've never been able to find our rhythm with this offense.
Watching that, Barney. All right, here we go. Boom, over. Here we go now. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
I know my reads.
From the red zone.
Ah, I couldn't get it out of there quick enough. Throw the ball. I knew he was all out blitzing.
Leonard Floyd.
Throw the ball.
Coming hard on
I was on the
blitz.
square
He dumps
button.
him for a loss of 8.
I'm like, I saw it coming. I saw it coming. Now he in cover 4.
Now let's go. Boom,
He in cover 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. His throw caught.
Got him.
At the 5. And he gets it all.
Told you, he in cover 4.
10 to the 5-yard line.
I knew exactly what to do
Nice
to
gain
him.
of 21 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back.
2-piece and a biscuit.
Across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
I knew exactly what he was in.
With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
That's the only way we're going to be successful. Like, we got to legitimately read these defenses.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Is the middle field open or middle field closed, man? We got to read these defenses, man. We ain't been playing consistent.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
We got a felon grade for the first quarter of the season. We got to right the ship.
Onto the field, already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some
defense.
On this drive.
You ain't getting that out of here.
At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
That boy tried it. That's for sure, for sure. I don't blame him.
Second down following the incompletion.
What do you think they want for the young boy?
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And now Now whistles and a flag, and I think
I could have sworn that was his dude.
Coming up from his linebacker
I
spot.
swear,
and
man.
Sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Now it's Miller running right. And he's going to be met at
close
about
the
the
door on
43. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a second and just 3.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
They'll look to throw.
I closed the door on him.
Down he goes.
He wanted to throw that quick slant, and I waited on him.
For a loss of 4. I don't care if you're taking it around 1.
He wanted to throw that quick slant. I waited on him. That closed the door for real.
Games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
All right, now look at 56. The true hopper. Set. 3-19.
They're going to look to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him first down yardage there. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
We got to do a better job. We ain't had no legitimate scouting report, so I got to convert them, though.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. No, check, Patriot.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Touchdown.
I knew that play was in his playbook. Because you don't run the compressed sets like that unless that plays in your playbook.
Something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was
you don't run compressed sets all the time unless that play is in there. I'm sure the stream's in there, the toss is in there.
Take that good feeling and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Yeah,
well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to fire one deep over
the
middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And
you can get out that. You can get out that 3-4.
Takes it to the 25.
Beat you like a tambourine.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
You're going to stop trying to big hit everything.
10-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout
I got him on this one.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I got him on this one.
Let's go. Detroit.
Back to throw. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they go the wrong way on this one.
I didn't have the right person
yardage back at the 12. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
But, all right. Excuse me. You sure right.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green. Watch it now, Barney.
I see exactly what I want.
Back to throw here. And this is complete.
Told you I saw exactly what I wanted.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Keenan Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
I saw exactly what I wanted. I knew once I had him do that move, he was going to jump. He was going to jump for that.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
He was destined
to
try to run that.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All you got is Hail Mary. It don't take that long.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
You know you're not going to get the ball off, right? Tamarine on the right side. That tight end better block.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Told you wasn't going to get it off.
Couldn't get it
Told you.
off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end.
Told you wasn't going to get that
first
off.
half of play. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Let's
Put
get
this in
to
the
it.
tunnel.
These teams are out and ready to go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
I expect them to start taking some
shots. Make something more important than it actually is.
I really do.
Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is
you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. He'll drop to throw. Try to lay one up deep.
You're not going to be able to do that on these corners. You're not going to be able to do that on these corners,
well,
man.
The secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers.
That ain't going to work out here.
Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter if it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
That's cool.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
He ain't even supposed to be in the game.
It's an anticipation game for them.
They just subbing them out.
It's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
2nd and 5.
He gonna fake height.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Ah!
And oh my goodness,
He still put it on the ground. Let's go. Let's go, Deshaun. Giddy up. Let's go. Good boys playing like they want to do something this year. Let's go. That boy Cam Chancellor came over there and laid the juggernaut.
On that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense
all I heard was Mario rings.
That's what they've done all game long.
And his kick is good. So here's the kickoff.
That's why you go get a Cam Chancellor. I don't need him to do much. Just do what you do. Just watch my shoes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And they weren't on the sidelines for long.
Let me see that 11 personnel again.
Down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant.
Let me see that 11 personnel.
Hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right.
Thank you.
We were down there.
That boy gave me that 11 personnel again.
A whole different way because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
I knew you was going back to it. And he out of there, coach. I knew he was going back to it. He greedy. I done seen exactly what I need to see. That let me know right now.
This is Cohen on the toss.
All right, it let me know right now.
Forward here for a modest gain.
All right, sorry, we got that. It let me know right now. He ain't got no other options but to go to the compressed set when he can't do nothing else. That is already the trump card because I know what he's going to do.
I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
I already know.
5 yards left for the offense. It's second down.
Because he ain't stupid.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Over.
He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
That's Sherman. You going to stop that. You going to stop that. You going to stop that.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
You going to stop that.
First possession of the third quarter and interception.
That's what I thought he was slick.
Second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent
what can I say? He blitzing again.
Instead of running out onto the field.
He blitzing again.
A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing
Oh, Superman.
And he's taken down.
Oh, Superman. Oh, my goodness. I knew that blitz was coming.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
I'm out here like I spy.
He gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Backside blitz. I don't like how that sets up for that. Can I get it? I'm going to try.
They go play action here on first down. In the middle of the field, he's got
I knew it was open.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
I knew it was open.
Territory.
When you come out, we just found the Blues Clues.
So the offense lining up first and 10.
Gonna beat him out this 3-4. He gonna learn.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Yeah, you can't big hit him that time.
A gain of 6 there on first.
He'll be back.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route
he just gonna all out blitz me
against it because you're running away
and hope he get to me before I throw it.
Down now after the pass completion.
He's not gonna come out that 3-4, man.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Knock in on him.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Which one he in? Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Check. Weak.
They'll set up a throw. Caught on the left side.
He should have fumbled that.
And a big collision there as he
but then again,
on his back.
They about the same size.
The catch there brings up second down.
But yeah, he wanted the big hit on
so
that.
They
one.
complete the pass and now they face a second down.
No, I like that one.
Now back to throw.
Oh, throw the ball.
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Golly.
That one before he wanted to. He was right up.
Because I'm like, I see the dude wide open. I'm holding the button. Throw it.
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
I'm tired of them bailing him out. I already read the defense.
And the offense in that middle ground here on third down. 5 yards to go.
Did I put this in here somewhere? Yep, I did. Yeah, I see what I want to see.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah, they didn't let me go where I wanted to. That's all right.
Fourth down.
Take the field goal, we're going to play defense.
And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
That changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain.
So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
I wanted a touchdown,
but
a
few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
Onto the field now come the Bears. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together.
I'm going to see if it works. I got something I want to try.
You need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Yep.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it,
not many plays in this playbook.
These are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. 10 yards still left on second down.
Because I'm looking for Owen.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, that's how you call that.
Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better.
I'm like, he's not.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Again, is
he? Looking to throw.
Yes, sir. You gonna stop? Back it up.
Intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And that was
I knew he was running that same play. This ball game, man. Because I done figured out all the plays he gonna run.
In pregame with him on the field, where he said, "Hey, look. I love playing these young
Once I figured out all the plays he's going to run, I ain't got to really do too much else now.
I use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Do I have it in here?
So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Boy.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Boy.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second
I'm ready to go ahead
and 8.
in this.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
I'm ready to go ahead
because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll look to throw here. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I ain't had to call many plays. He ain't had me to really have to open up my playbook too much.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
You butt naked out there.
Now a handoff as they run left
good
side.
Hit.
And a good hit there and knocked down hard. Right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Rocco, we good. If he ain't going to get hurt.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
My whole thing is I got to get him out this 3-4.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh!
He's gave me 10. And across the chalk.
Give me the green light.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers continue to roll.
I'm ready to
he's
go
been a busy
right
man,
now.
5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now
it's
much more
specific
in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far,
he got me to jump, man.
Hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A loss of a full 3 yards.
Oh, he ran a counter. I ain't seen that in a minute.
Second down.
I got a 99 and a 96 block shed, 92, and like a 80, a high 80 something on the D line. I'm really trying to trap him. I really am.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Yeah. One more time.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one was nearly picked.
I'm trying to trap him because he's going to try to throw to that seam, and I'm going to eat it up.
Brings up third down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before.
He's sloppy Joe's out there with the football. I'm trying to trap him. He's going to do it.
Should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions.
He can't help himself.
He's lucky
there. He's going to throw it right there where I want him to. I promise you. I promise you.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
All right, here we go. Blue landing. Detroit. Hot.
Off the play fake.
Oh!
Look to throw. He's got his man.
I just missed him because they didn't even block me. I just thought I was going to have to fight through the power,
pick up 25
and I dove because that's normally the button. That's
after
okay.
that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
He gonna run.
Back now here in Santa Clara.
I'm cool. Cool as the other side of the fan.
This is Cohen.
That's how you handle it.
But he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They
he moved Mouse to the other side. That's not going to help you.
I love the theme that you just brought up.
That's not going to help you.
This defense has been tough all game long against the
run. I promise you that's not going to help you.
Another example of it there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to flip that out to the
2 minutes. Come on, Sherm.
And he's going to be
you didn't have to do that
by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Waiting on the fake height. There it is.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Nope.
His throw incomplete. Another wayward
I'll sit in this all day until he make me get out of it.
In this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
I'll sit in it all day until he make me get out of it.
Embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down.
But he ran it. He just flipped it.
16 yards to the 16 and a 1st down.
Told you, I went right where
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you
motion somebody
in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there. And
now a fumble. The ball's out.
Come on!
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team.
Oh, missed him. Oh, I tried to TKO.
Jay Prosh.
That's all right. He was due some animations anyway, so.
And the Bears cut into that lead. And with a smaller guy,
I almost got the jump. I saw the animation start.
Sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field,
and he's into the clear. 30.
That boy lowered the box, and I skedaddled on his ass.
Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. And that run massively increased his production in this game.
I was just trying to get out the way of the super dive, because they'll catch you with the super dive.
Partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big time jump.
Hey, we needed that. We should have 100 yards rushing. I haven't been doing what I needed to do with it offensively, but definitely trying to do more.
This is taken at the 3.
They just let me just
slick return
disappear right through
just shy of the 45-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
What you think they wanted from a young boy? All right, I got my audible in there now. He gonna do a fake height.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know,
we're gonna let the band do this.
To take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are gonna pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league run right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebound.
You better come grab him from behind.
And the reinforcements,
because I'm finna get going.
Gonna stop him behind the line.
They're not gonna be able to stop me once I get.
And it'll be 2nd and 11.
I'm trying to take it to the hotel, to the west, and trying to get this W.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it.
Look at him.
So 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
I mean, we ain't done a lot with him.
5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
We ain't really ran him this year.
Run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
I'm not even going to do that to you. That's disrespectful.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Making my way around the bend.
The play and a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs here. And to give this time to the tailback.
I didn't have Thomason in there, so I was stuck.
He'll get back to the
I damn near forgot what play I called, to be truthful.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I
and as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
You serious right now?
That's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because
this dude is really out here in quarters or in dollar trying to stop the run game.
To hold them to no gain.
And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
This is what they wanted from the young boy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe.
That boy got a $124 and 3 rushing touchdowns.
Bring us to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now.
He done did what he needed to do for today.
They'll boot it away from about his 35. Time for a break.
He done did what he needed to do.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Inside the 30, 29. Hey, I'll take it.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as
the crazy thing is I'm not even blitzing.
Just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game?
I'm not even blitzing.
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again.
I know exactly what play it is.
He may meet up with this team again.
And
somebody got hurt, but he done ran that play like 6 times.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36.
I just needed to be a stinker because I can't afford to have him out another game.
So many times we look at a short
today.
run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Bring him in motion.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Set, 3-19. Gone. Detroit now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw now on first down.
I got his ass.
Get there and bring him down.
Oh, okay.
Great job defensively.
Hey,
he was trying to
I was really hoping he wasn't out for the game. Or out for some weeks.
He was on his back.
I'm like, I've been building your injury up. You still be going down.
A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
Incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone
boy, he's cycling through these few plays like we reading the yellow pages.
Depending on what type of zone they're playing.
Ain't got many plays in that playbook.
It could be in the middle. It could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
He goes down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
That boy grabbed him.
The clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
I ain't had to come out this defense since the end of the first half.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter.
The whole thing is that I refuse to give up a deep ball to Randy Moss. I refuse.
Gotta try it here.
He's gonna have to save you. They ain't gonna save his ass today.
He's gonna go down again. Thomas.
They ain't gonna save his ass today.
And that is
ball game
for him now on the year. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
I said coming in, my defensive line had to win it for us. God damn it, they did. What's what say? God damn it, come on!
Charles, it's one thing to...
We made some plays that game. That boy tippy-toe, tippy-tate. That boy let all them rings go. I mean, I'm sitting here and I see the cover 4. I see the cover 4. I know he probably playing on that middle linebacker. I got a deep end coming from the left. Nah, he was on the defensive lineman. And I just waited on it. And get down. I get up, I get... This one right here is where you get caught in that zone defense and you ain't patrolling the seams. And you got a a linebacker on a 95 speed wide receiver. Only reason why he didn't ghost ride the whip on his ass is because he was tired because he just did the kickoff. This one, I was reading this one like Peyton Manning. Which one of these? I think he on him. I got him running that stick and nod. And instead of him running that zig inside, I put him on the slant. I said as soon as he run up and do that out and then get ready to do the stick and nod, he's going to bite on it. That's going to leave the underneath butt naked. I already know. Yep, he on him. He went right there and you in trouble now. Now you stuck. Butt naked. Then, want to bomb it. JJ Watt being JJ. Excuse me, little guy. Let me see. Then this Tonka truck hit that Cam Chancellor put on him. Because he ain't had no other choice. He was taking the check down and whether his life depended on it. Boom! Tough acting, 10 acting. He was hell bent on forcing it to Randy Moss. Hell bent on forcing it. Now we done almost got an interception twice over here. I snatched that one. After that, he moved Randy Moss to the other side. He went in and actually literally moved him on the depth chart to the other side. I was already in position. I was already playing off and everything. Look how much respect we giving Randy. It's like a 7-yard cushion almost. I'm already off. And I never had to do anything else. You have somebody with speed like that, you got to use that to your scheme. Oh. I audible to this play because I saw middle of the field open. He's trying to blitz. Butt naked. And then when I said, where he at? There go Mouse right there. But he moved Mouse from the other side. But he forced that one. Richard Sherman got him a little pick. And then he got a good run there. Then we got to see this run again that LT was being LT. Got him. Then he wanted to big hit me, but it's a lineman. Forcing it again. That was user. I keep trying to tell these dudes, just because you got a big wide receiver does not mean that you finna get these catches on us. Just because you got a big wide receiver does not mean you finna get these catches. Got him. That'll do it. Beat him like a tambourine.